Hey guys, what's up? It's SlyCooperRawks, and I'm not going to do much of an introduction and just go ahead and get into it. I have the new Sly Cooper Thieves in Time demo that came out on the PlayStation Store just a little while ago, and right now, if you're listening to this video after January 29th, the demo is already available to everyone on PSN. If you're listening to this video before the 29th, it's only available for PlayStation Plus subscribers at the moment, but you can get it from the PlayStation Store if you're watching this after the 29th. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this and you know, let you guys know what the demo is like. And if you have not already, go ahead and click the annotation that goes around this demo. This is actually the early access demo from the code on Ratchet & Clank collection sheets. So if you have not seen that video, my detailed playthrough of that demo, go ahead and click the icon that is around right now to go to that demo. But I know what you guys are really here for. You're here for the intro demo cutscene. So I'll go ahead and go up one so you guys can see that. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so as you can see, there's a new video on the Sly Cooper Thieves in Time demo icon, and the music actually loops, so if you actually want to hear a looped version, as compared to the other demo where it just loops it once, this one actually, you know, interleaves it and repeats it. So I know you guys want me to press X as much as the next guy, so let's go ahead and start this. Alright. Alright guys, if you saw the previous demo, you saw this very familiar start screen, and it's pretty much the only thing that's really changed about this start screen is that it says copyright 2013 on the bottom instead of copyright 2012, but that's really the only difference. And if you noticed, Sanzaro has kind of polished their ID cutscene before the actual start menu. It's got a little different sounds that weren't in it before. So I know you guys want me to press the start button as much as the next guy, so let's go ahead and press it. And you actually, when you play the demo, you actually get two options. You can view the full story, or you can choose not to view the full story. And basically what that means is that they will take out the cartoon cutscenes, and they will just have the intro mission. That way you don't get the story spoiled for you before you actually play the full game. So basically, full story is cutscenes, like the cartoon cutscenes, plus the mission and those cutscenes, or just the mission itself. Basically, full story means cartoons, and not full story means just computer animation. So, if that sums it up for you. I'm going to be doing the full story. And if you don't want the full story option, then you can click, you can literally click the no option, the circle button. You can literally click that. I've put an annotation on there where you can click it, and it will just automatically jump to where the cartoon cutscene ends, so you guys won't get spoiled. And I will also put an annotation on the upper right, upper left hand corner of the screen after the mission is over. That way you can jump to my conclusion back to the start menu just so you don't have to see the ending cutscene as well, so you won't be spoiled. So, kind of a long explanation, but I don't want you guys to get spoiled if you don't want to. So, go ahead and click no, and you'll jump to the mission. Everybody else can keep watching, and we'll go to the first intro cutscene. Alright, here we go.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So, I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist, and we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up. Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they'd just finished work on a top-secret project when Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the TheDeviousCoopers, the Master Thief's handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris. The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle, and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather, infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top secret project was constructing a time machine. And now he modified the design to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the TheDeviousCoopers that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
Okay, you both remember the plan, right?
Of course! My mind is like a steel cap!
That's Trap, big guy. And everybody relax. We've been over it 1,000,000 times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words. Look, we're only gonna get one shot at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside. Now let's get going.
Alright guys, and welcome to the Sly Cooper Thieves in Time demo here. This is of the museum heist, and we're looking at Sly's idle animations, which I do say, if I do say so myself, look really fluid, look really awesome, really add to his character. So I'm just going to show you guys this for a little bit longer, just so you kind of just see how much liveliness Sly has. He's still moving his tail over. He's still, you know, the same Sly we all know and love. And what I really want to prove by this video is it's just another Sly game. Like, whether or not it's developed by Senzaru or Sucker Punch, it's still a Sly game. And I mean, you will have to get used to the stylistic elements of Senzaru, but I really believe that it's still a Sly game. I am back in my childhood manner, and it's great. So I will go ahead and just briefly talk about Sly's controls. So we move with the left analog stick, of course, and we move the camera with the right analog stick. We, of course, double jump and jump with the X button. So there's that. And you can still hear his grunts, like from the last demo. Still got the cane slash, the nose dive. So pretty much everything is back. We got the running. And I will say it is a little delayed, but what's really cool is that when you switch direction, like when you've been running for a bit and you switch directions, he'll actually like slide a little bit, like he's actually you know, having to switch directions basically. I don't really know how to explain it, but there's more life that way, just more real like that, and I think that's another cool element. And so let's move on. If you click the left analog stick, you'll bring up the marquee, the coin indicator. We don't have a bottle indicator because we of course don't have any bottles to collect in this tutorial level. Then we also have the compass. It's what they call the compass. This kind of guide in front of Sly that tells us where we need to go. We can turn it off if we want to with another click of the analog stick, or we can leave it on with another click. So that's the click is kind of the thief mask imager slash compass on and off kind of thing. And then we have the radar on the right lower hand corner of the screen, and that's kind of our map. You can also turn that off in the start menu, which I'll show you in a second, but pretty much everything is the same. And I also forgot to show you the one thing that is different, and it's just a button change. Sly does have his cane charge, but instead of holding the square button, you actually hold the triangle button. So that is one control change, really. It's just a button change. If you hold the square button, it doesn't do anything, but if you hold the triangle button, he'll charge up. So that's really the only different control for Sly. Pretty much he has everything else at our disposal, and that's pretty much up with that. And if we click the right analog stick, we open up his Binocucom. And like I said in the other demo, the analog sticks are switched from Sly 3. So we control the Binocucom like where it's moving with the right analog stick, and we zoom in and zoom out with the left analog stick. Again, it's a control change, but you'll get used to it. And I actually find it a better way to control it, because you control the camera with the right analog stick, so moving the Binocucom just kind of makes sense with the right analog stick. So that is Sly's Binocucom for you. Alright, if we go out of that and we actually go into the start menu, and if you've seen the other demo, you've seen this before, but there are a couple new things to this. If you press start during a cutscene, you can actually skip that cutscene. Not actually during the cartoon cutscenes, of course. I'm talking about the cutscenes with the words at the bottom, and kind of the widescreen cutscenes, so you can skip those. But anyway, the pause menu in-game, we got options, restart checkpoint, and go to main menu. I haven't really been able to test restart checkpoint just to see where we go and how that determines where you go, but I'm not really sure about that because I haven't really tried it out. But then we got go to main menu, which of course obviously we go back to the main menu to press start again. So if we go to options game, this is the same as the other demo, except they've added brightness, so we can you know, increase the brightness level or decrease it just depending on how our TV looks. So there's that, and then reset defaults just resets everything in this menu. So we can turn the subtitles off in the cutscenes if we wanted to, and we can also turn the radar in the right lower corner off if we just don't think we need that. Then we can turn that off, but for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to leave that on. Alright, and as you can also see, as we change and we exit the menu, there's this little swirly thing in the lower left that pretty much saves what we changed. Alright, so now we got controls, which is the same as the other demo. We can invert which way we look. If we look up or right or whatever, that will invert the camera and the Binocucom that way. And then we can do vibration on and off and reset defaults again. Then we've got audio here, and that's actually a new option from the other demo. And we've got 4 sliders here. And actually what's different between Sly 2 and Sly 3 in this game is we can actually control the movie volume, which is the cartoon cutscenes during that. So we got complete control of what's happening and what's going on with the audio there, which is really cool so far. So that's the start menu. Again, if you start during a cutscene, then you can skip it with that by pressing skip cinematic is what they call them. So that's pretty much it with the start menu. Now let's go ahead and go with the I don't know why I said the 3 times, but let's go ahead and go through the course of the demo here. So, alright, just as we were gonna play the game here. Alright, we got shiny coins here.
Careful, Sly, those security choppers are bad news.
Alright, and of course we got the pigeons from Sly 2 back.
I suppose I don't have to mention you can jump using the X button. Sly, don't forget you can double jump. Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air.
Right. Just another one of my many talents.
Alright, let's get these coins here. Alright, and what's actually pretty cool is that instead of really going into his pack, or no, instead of going through it like in Sly 2 before, where the coins just go to the coin icon, they actually fly into Sly's pack, which I kind of think is a idea from the evolution of Sly, where they were showing a beta where when it was cash and it would just fly into his pack. So I think that might be a tribute to that or something. But that's pretty cool. Alrighty. Or excuse me, they don't actually go into his pack. They actually fly through his pack and then go to the icon. My bad. Actually, forgot about that. And actually, I'm not really sure why these papers are scattered around here. I played through the demo and I actually can't really find a reason why. Of course, we got the trash can from Sly 1 here. That's a tribute to that. Although the bottom we can't move around like we used to be able to. We got these flowers that we can destroy. There's just a lot of things you can destroy to get coins in this demo. So we're going right along here. Just destroying stuff, getting coins, of course. Oh, I totally forgot to show you one thing. If you press select, it will bring up the map. If you guys remember the other demo that I did, this also had the map, but we couldn't actually go to the status screen in that because we were actually during a actual mission instead of the tutorial level. So once again, as you can see, it's basically a blueprint of the area, and those red dots that you see are actually guards. It'll actually alert us on where they are and where the location is. Of course, we're located on that arrow right there, that pointer arrow, and that X I'm gonna guess is the checkpoint. So if we want to actually restart where that is, we can go into the menu and select restart checkpoint. So I'm guessing that's where that checkpoint actually is that X right there. So we just like the Binocucom, you can move with the right analog stick along the map, and you can zoom in and zoom out with the left analog stick, just to kind of get your bearings. And so they're really pushing that you don't get lost in this game and that you enjoy yourself as much as possible. So there are 3 elements to where you won't get lost. It's the compass in-game, it's also the radar, and the map. So you definitely won't get lost in this game. And if you do, then I don't really know what to tell you, because they've really helped us with that. And to go to the status screen, you just do the directional pad or the analog stick to the right, or actually no, it's just the directional pad to the right, and we get some more information. It says episode, we're in the Paris Prologue, and the job is called I Smell a Rat, and the goal is to break into the museum. Then it also says what time period we are in, which says present day, and then what percentage of the game we have completed, which is 0%, because we haven't completed the tutorial level yet. And the episode complete is 0% as well, because of course we haven't finished the tutorial level. Then the NAs are probably the treasures that we can't complete in the demo, but we will complete later. And then over to the right bottom is the Sly masks, which I'm still unsure as to what will unlock for us, but there are a certain amount in each level or each mission. I'm not really sure, but we're not really sure what those will unlock for you, but we'll definitely figure out in the full game. So, but we don't really know by this demo at the moment. So that's the map and status screen for you. So we'll go ahead and move on here. Of course, we got the ledge grab that we all know. Alright.
If you find the need to adjust your perspective on things, you can move the camera around using...
Excellent. It's perfect for peeking around corners.
Alrighty. So we got to avoid these helicopters' lights here. And you just kind of got to get used to the pattern. They all go through a pattern that we'll just have to learn.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects.
I remember. That's how I pull off some of my best moves.
Alright, and also in each area we also have like some things we can break for coins, of course.
Avoid those choppers, Sly. If they see you now, we're busted.
I think I can handle that.
And actually, I'm going to use this chopper to show you guys what the job failed screen looks like. So let's go ahead and get caught here. Alright, so Sanzora's kind of made a little bit more livelihood to the job failed screen. In the previous games, if you failed a job, meaning the Sly 2 and Sly 3, it would just come up and go do-do-do-do, and you would just fail the job. It wasn't really anything interesting or anything very lively, but Sanzora has added their own, spunk to the job failed screen. And if you didn't really see what happened, the searchlight turned red, and we got this really cool police effect of the job failed screen, where we got these siren lights going across, and we've got Sly in a cage in the back. So it's really cool, really lively when you fail a job. It's not like, oh crap, I just failed a job. It's more like, oh cool. Which is kind of bad. You don't want this screen, but it's really cool that it's stylized like it's not the end of the world if you get this screen. But we'll go ahead and press X to restart where we were.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects.
I remember. That's how I pull off some of my best moves.
Okay, so let's try not to get caught this time. I actually got caught on purpose, but let's try not to get caught this time, so. Alright.
Avoid those choppers, Sly. If they see you now, we're busted.
I think I can handle that.
And if you can hear the ting of this metal wire, that's pretty cool. Another element they've added to the livelihood here. And you can also hear, you can't actually pick out what they're saying, but you can actually hear the helicopters like that doing their conversations. But of course, it's not really relevant to us. We're just trying not to get caught, so we can't really understand what they're saying. And of course, we've got the road here, and
Hey Bentley, was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alleys. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway.
so we get to see Murray for the first time here.
Looks like the perfect night for a heist.
Alright, and we have this these new guards here. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can show you these guys. These are rats here. Different stylized rats than Sly 2 rats. And there's actually two types of rats, which I'll show you guys in a second, eventually. But here's the enemies or guards in the tutorial levels, or in this level rather. And you can, of course, the pickpocket is back. You can pickpocket their back pocket, as you can see, it's shiny there. And these guys actually shoot gas, which actually will stun you for a bit. So gotta watch out for those guys. So those are the guards that are in this tutorial level here. And we'll go ahead and move on. Try not to get caught by these searchlights here. And of course there's Murray setting himself up on the ledge over here, which we'll see him in a second. So we'll just keep going. We actually can't go down to street level at the moment, or else we interact with guards, and we don't want to do that. So actually, I actually forgot to show you guys the fall damage here. So if we actually... Actually, I didn't see that cutscene before. I didn't actually try to fall off, but there you go with that. I was actually hoping that he would get fall damage.
Murray's approach route is through the back alleys. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway.
But what I was trying to show you was the fall damage.
Looks like the perfect night for a heist.
And just trying to show you the different elements of that, but it doesn't look like I can do that because I failed the job. So sorry about that. But another element which I mentioned in the other demo is if you fall like I just did from a high level, Sly will grunt, and there will be a slight vibration in the controller that will pretty much tell you that you fall from a high height. You won't lose any health, obviously, but it will feel like you have fallen from that height. So, pretty cool. Alright. Whoops.
Whoa!
Alrighty. Of course, we've already seen the map, but it's just telling us we can see the map with the select button. Alright. Trying to get all these coins here. And again, you see that red on the radar, and also on the map, those are guards, so we're about to encounter a guard here. And that X is the next checkpoint that we're supposed to approach. And of course, here we get the classic wall crossing. And what's actually different between Sly 2 and Sly 3 in this game is actually once you press the circle button, you're basically magnetized to the wall, so you don't have to hurt your thumb by holding down the circle button. You can actually just go along the wall without really holding anything. You just need to hold the left analog stick to go across here. And of course, to get off of it, you don't you don't let go of the circle button. You just press X, and he'll automatically jump off the ledge. But we'll go ahead and cross the ledge here. And another awesome element that Sanzaru has added is the scare here. As you can see, the light was off, and as we just passed through it, somebody saw a shadow in the window and just shrieked. So that's pretty cool. And we also have Murray down there, so he's almost ready for the next approach here. And also, as in the previous Sly 2 and Sly 3, as you can see, there's a red shockwave in the health bar. That basically means that we got another guard close. So we gotta stay on guard here.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
Alright.
Sure feels good to be back in business.
Alright, so actually, I wonder if I can... I don't think I can show you fall damage here, because I might just fall in the this area and fail the job. So if you guys want to see fall damage, you can go to the other demo, and I briefly explain that. But alright, let's collect the coins that we have here around this area. And actually, this is not a helicopter here. This is actually a searchlight here. And actually, what's different between those is if we get caught by this one, we don't actually fail the job. We just get kind of hit. So I'll show you guys that in a second. So there's a difference between the helicopters and the searchlights here. Alright. Adjust the camera here so you guys can see it. Alright. So I'm going to get caught by this searchlight on purpose here. Alright, so instead of shooting...
Getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
So basically what happened is...
Sure feels good to be back in business.
We got caught by the light, and it basically shot shock waves instead of those lasers in Sly 2 and Sly 3. So it will turn red, and you will get hit, and it will kind of load again. But actually, I'm not really sure. If we get out of the red, does it still target us? Does it still try to follow us? Or does it, you know, lose sight of us? So let's go ahead and see that. Oh, it just shocks us again, so...
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights.
So you basically don't have a choice if you get caught.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
Whereas in Sly 2 and Sly 3, you kind of had a chance to get out of the searchlights. So... Alright, so let's avoid the searchlight this time and not get caught on purpose and actually try to go somewhere here. So, run and get on top of here. This pole over here. And whoops. My bad. I didn't press the circle button on top of the roof that time.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
Alright, yeah, I forgot this,
Sure feels good to be back in business.
forgot this chimney here. So I missed that. That's why I fell off the roof. And I will say, there is one kind of thing that you will have to get used to that you'll realize in this demo, is that the controls are not as sensitive as in the other games. You there's like a millisecond delay to you actually moving and something actually happening. But it's another thing you'll just have to get used to, and I indeed think you are going to get used to it. But that's another kind of thing that I will have to get used to. So, but let's press on.
Looks like security is really beefed up tonight.
That was too close.
Alright. Next platform here. Marquis says break into the museum. Well, that's the whole goal that we've been trying to do. Alrighty. So just trying not to get caught by those searchlights again. I'm just kind of trying to get in all the stuff here that we might miss. Whoops. Alright.
Why, that flagpole looks like it leads right to the roof.
See, I told you it would be a piece of cake.
Alright. Instead of actually running across the cable, we actually, you know, zip line down it, which is pretty cool.
Guess I'm a little out of practice.
You say something, Sly?
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum, and stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that. I can't believe the security at this place. This better be worth it.
But what I'm really enjoying so far about this this demo and the game so far is that there's a lot. We got these kind of cutscenes going on where it's as in Sly 2 and Sly 3, we just kind of heard Bentley over the over our intercom kind of thing, and we didn't actually get these cutscenes here separating the levels. Of course, the only cutscenes we really got were the Binocucom cutscenes, but here, since ours kind of added this other element of these full motion cutscenes, which is pretty cool. So, here we go. Here we got our first guard that isn't going to catch us here. And, of course, as you can see, we're entering into the pickpocket mode, and we're going to go ahead and pickpocket a guard for the first time here. Alright, and he actually doesn't have anything. The first time I played the demo, he actually does have something. But we'll check that out later. We can actually get rid of him real quickly. Alright. And hopefully I can show you what pickpocketing will look like. Because of course that guy didn't have anything in his pocket. And of course it's random when he'll actually have something. So... Alright, so we're going to go across this ledge here and move on. Alright, we need to search the skylight. Or reach the skylight, my bad. I can't read. And here we got a reference to Sly 1. We've got the wall searchlights here. Just gonna cross that. I actually didn't notice this before.
Remember, I'm counting on you two.
I actually did not see that cutscene before, but we got these silhouetted characters here that we can't really see. Not really sure what their deal is going on, but I guess we'll find out later. Alright, so let's move on.
Easy does it.
Okay. Alrighty. But once you get used to the controls and once you get really used to playing this game, it's just another Sly game. It's really cool experience, and it'll take you back, as it has me. So, if you think you're going to enjoy this game, you definitely will. Whoops. Alrighty. And we're actually supposed to go this way, but this other ledge over here and this other helicopter over here kind of tells us that this is another area that we need to pay attention to. And the reason is we have got a Sly Mask here. Now again, I'm not really sure what Sly Masks will do in the full game, what they will unlock, but it's just another thing that we will find in the levels that we need to collect. There are 5 main categories of things we'll need to collect in this game so far that I know about. It's coins and gadgets for Thief Net. It's Sly Masks. It's bottles, which will be apparent in the hub worlds. And it's costume parts, and it's also the instrument parts, or the I can't really remember what it's called. And it's also the actually there's 6 now. It's also the treasures for the treasure wall. So there's a lot of collection that's going to be happening in this game, and it's going to be really cool. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get our first Sly Mask for this level. Of course, there's 2 of them according to the status screen here. So let's go ahead and get our first Sly Mask. And as you can see, this chopper goes in kind of a pattern here. It goes on the Sly Mask and then it goes around, so we kind of have to watch ourselves with this pattern here. So alright. Just gonna go ahead and take my chances here. Alright, we got it. Just gotta find that other one, and we'll be good to go. Just gonna try to avoid this chopper while getting these coins here. Okay, where's it going? Alright, we're gonna be good. Alright. And you actually get a lot of coins in the tutorial level versus the Sly 2 or Sly 3 tutorial level. So, Senzaro really wanted you to get coins. So let's go ahead and go back up here and go to our main objective. Over here.
It sure looks like somebody spent a fortune on this place.
It really does.
What kind of surprises they have inside.
But when you actually play this demo for yourself, you will actually say, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm playing another Sly game." And I'm really looking forward to the full game. It's really cool. It's just another Sly game, like I said. And this video will not do it justice. You have to actually play the demo for yourself. It's really cool. It's really worth it. And I'm really glad I pre-ordered the game, because it's gonna be awesome. You guys are really gonna enjoy it, I believe. Oh no, I don't want to miss that coin. And of course, like the other games, the coins, if you don't collect them fast enough, they will dissolve into nothingness. So there you go with that. Alright, let's keep going. So we're trying to reach the skylight here.
Careful now, that's the skylight we want, but it's locked. My instruments are showing that guard has the key.
Don't worry, Bentley. This is gonna be easy as pie.
Alright, so we're actually going to be pickpocketing this guard, so you will, guys, be able to see what it's like to actually pickpocket something. And it's actually pretty cool. Of course, we'll be pickpocketing a key, not actually a prize or a item of value from the pocket, because that's actually different than actually getting a key. But
slowly until you're right behind him.
But I'll show you guys that later if I can. Alright, so of course we got Sly's beacons here. and the fact that we got his shockwaves, just basically saying there's a guard nearby that we need to be careful. Actually, due to popular belief, or actually, I said that wrong, but basically, the beacons will not stay in the Binocucom like previous games. It will actually fade out, and you will have to click the left analog stick again. That's one element that I'm kind of gonna have to get used to, but you will get used to it pretty well. But that's another change that I've noticed, is that it doesn't actually stay in the Binocucom like it did before. But not a major complaint, just a minor change here.
When you're close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket. You might have to try several times until you get the key.
Alright.
To perform a stealth slam, sneak up behind an enemy and press the triangle button to juggle him. Then press the square button to finish him off.
Right. I'll make sure he never knew what hit him.
Alright, let's do it.
Great, Sly. Now use the key to unlock the skylight.
Alright, before I do that, I'm just gonna collect this other stuff here. I'll make sure I collect everything I can in here. Alright. Okay. Again, I do not know what these papers on the ground are for. I don't know if they're flyers or something, but it's kind of interesting. That's never really explained here. Alright, so I think we've collected everything we can here, so we'll go ahead and unlock this skylight here.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and I'm about to code a hacking masterpiece. Interesting. The last time I was in these sewers, I was just a teenager.
Alright, so we actually...
Man, this place is disgusting.
We actually switch characters during this tutorial level, which is actually very interesting, because the previous games we actually didn't do that. So we're kind of experiencing each character really before the story even starts. Here we go. Let's go over the controls for Bentley, which is pretty much the same. There's only a few minor changes to it. Of course, we got the Binocucom here, and it's basically styled pretty much like his Sly 3 Binocucom. And we also have these darts here, which actually, if you guys remember from the previous games, were sleep darts. But here, these are actually explosive darts. So if you guys remember, you tap the R1 button and to release these darts here. And these, of course, are now explosive darts, which I'll demonstrate on a guard later. But I don't know why Bentley is switching from sleep darts to explosive darts, but there you go. So there's his Binocucom. Now if we go to his controls here, we have his wheelchair, and his attacks are still the same. We got the square button, and the release bomb button, or triangle button, release bomb button. So that's the same, and actually, if you guys saw, instead of a circle on the ground that shows where the detonator area is, there's actually this aura here that basically shows us to get away from that. So that's another 3D element that Sensaro has added, which is really cool. And I'll actually show you what happens when Bentley gets damaged here. So let's get hit by a bomb. Alright, it's actually very powerful bombs versus what we've been used to, and we actually get shot back, and we got the red outline, which is the invincibility for the temporary invincibility outline. And I'll actually now show you his fall damage, because this dirty water we actually don't want to be in, and we'll just do the rewind effect, which I showed you in the previous demo. And since there's really no other way to get out here, but I'll go ahead and sacrifice the rest of my health just to show you guys what happens. Alright, so there we go with that. And I actually haven't tried the death animation, so we'll go ahead and get killed here and see just what happens. Which is pretty much like the other two games.
Interesting.
So,
the last time I was in these sewers, I was just a teenager.
Alrighty. So the next...
This place is disgusting.
The next control enhancement we have, which is actually the what you guys may know of as the trigger bomb, but it's actually not a trigger bomb. Actually, once you throw it, it will detonate. So if you press the what was it? I forgot what it was. Why isn't this working? Oh, here we go. It's the L1 button. And it's actually just like the trigger bomb. We got the arrow here basically telling us where we're going to be throwing it. So if you want to throw it, you don't let go of the L1 button. You actually press the triangle button, which released the bomb before, but we're throwing it now. So this is kind of the throwing action. It's not the trigger bomb like you're used to, but it's still pretty cool. So there we go with that. And instead of having 3 separate thrusters, or just 1 thruster depending on your upgrade pack, we actually have Bentley's jumps are actually more like the hover pack in both games. Or actually, sorry, just Sly 2. So we get kind of a hover action here, and we can use that to our advantage over these ledges here. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate the gliding here. So we got more time in the air here, and a lot more to work with, rather than just those thruster packs. So that's pretty cool. Another element that we have of Bentley. And of course we also have the effect with Sly, same with Bentley, where we kind of stop in one direction if we're trying to switch directions. So that's another really cool, realistic move here. So let's move on now that we got Bentley's controls out of the way. Alright. And here are the other types of rats. The Sly 1 rats are making a return here. The actual non-stylized character rats.
I should make short work of that grate. I just need to press the triangle button to place one.
Alright, so here we've got a bomb beacon, which is actually represented by a grenade here. So instead of actually pointing with a beacon where they are, we actually have a detonating beacon separate from what we're normally used to, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and bomb this barrier here.
That was a blast.
And of course we have these grabber arms, which are new to Bentley's wheelchair, which you noted before with the aim bomb. I'm actually not really sure what to call it, but see, you got his grabber arms here, and when we drop a bomb. So that's another enhancement to his wheelchair that we haven't seen before. So now that we got that explanation out of the way, let's move on. And this is kind of like got a abandoned subway look to it, which is also pretty cool. So there's like a abandoned subway line under the museum that we're trying to rob here. So,
Who says
whoops.
turtles are slow?
My bad. That was a mistake. Alright. Get more coins here. Hopefully we can get some health. Alright. Moving on just fine. And of course, just like Sly, we've got the grunts from Bentley when he attacks things. So again, more lively actions from the characters. Just a really well done game so far. At least in my personal opinion.
That's a big jump. I better use the hover pack here. If I jump, then press and hold the X button while I'm in the air, my jets will let me glide a long way.
Alright. So we're gonna jump and then release our jets and hold them so we can get over this area. So here we go. Alright, and again.
Alright. Thank you, technology.
And then we got shiny health, which is matches the coins. Alright, and I also forgot to show you Bentley's running, so there it is. Well, not running, I'm sorry.
Great, that platform is blocked. I'll have to throw a bomb to clear it off. If I press and hold the L1 button, I can bring up my rangefinder. Then I can adjust the range of my throw by pressing forward or backward on the left stick. Once I find the right distance, I just press the triangle button to toss a bomb with pinpoint accuracy.
Alrighty, let's do it.
That's a direct hit.
Alrighty.
If I fall in that filthy water, I'm buying a new shell.
Oh, Bentley. Alrighty, let's keep going. And actually, I forgot to mention, if you notice the what used to be the gadget power on the health there, that yellow bar that actually shows how much power we have, or how much airtime, if you will, we have left on Bentley's thrusters. So if you can see, if I want to jump back here, that yellow bar will run out and just kind of show you how long you have left in the air. So as you can see, as that bar ran out, we lost those thrusters here. So there you go. On that note. Alright, let's keep going here. More Sly 1 rats. Gotta love those guys. Alrighty. And we're actually going to get our second slime mask, which is over here. Which, this area kind of reminds me of the Unseen Foe, where you have these secret bottles where you don't actually really see them. You just kind of have to explore a little bit to find them. Which I think is really cool that Senzaro kind of made it a hide-and-seek kind of thing. Because, like, if you were going normally, you would think that you just go straight out of here and just keep going. But if you explore a little bit, you will find your slime masks. So, here we go. Second slime mask of the demo. Let's do it. Alrighty. So we've got that one. Of course, again, I don't know what slime masks do, but I'm sure it unlocks some type of secret thing in the game. But we'll probably figure that out in the full game later. Alrighty.
Why didn't I wear my rubber gloves?
Whoops. Forgot that it's a platform there. Alrighty. Just get more coins here. Perfect. Alrighty. And press on. We got another thing to bomb here.
According to the schematics, the control room is right underneath me. All I have to do is find a way in.
Alright.
Explosives should do the trick.
Alright, let's go ahead and get more coins here, and then we'll detonate that. I just like to collect all the coins that I can. It's kind of a habit of mine.
And voila! Instant shortcut.
Alright, let's do it. Whoops. There we go.
Phew! Talk about your close shaves.
How's that security system coming, Bentley?
Great. Perfect. I'll be done in a jiffy.
Alright. So now we have to shut down the security system. And we'll go ahead and do that. So we got these lasers here, these lime green lasers. I kind of find it interesting that Senzaro transitioned from red lasers to green lasers, but pretty cool nonetheless.
Next time, I'm giving Sly the sewer job.
Alright. And here we have the pickpocketing with Bentley's wheelchair fingers here. So we'll just go ahead and as he has them out, we can go ahead and just press the circle button. And show you what it's like to get an item pickpocketed as Bentley, which is really cool. Nice little cutscene, and then your coin indicator lights up with these dollar signs. So another really cool stylistic kind of thing that Sinzaro has done. So I don't think we can pickpocket this guy without getting caught with this other guy, but we'll see. Actually, you know what? I don't want to risk it. But let's go ahead and take out these guys explosive dart style. I'll show you guys the difference between the regular sleep darts from Sly 2 and Sly 3 to the explosive darts. So here we go.
Now for a patented Bentley hack attack.
And that's the difference between sleep darts and explosive darts. Alright. So here's the holographic marker for Bentley. It's kind of the same as Sly 2 and Sly 3, except for it's more defined with his logo here. So let's go ahead and start our first hacking job of the game. And yeah, let's go ahead.
Hello, old friend. We have to reach the main docking gate before the security code flushes us from the system. The left stick should navigate the ship.
Alright. What's really cool about hacking now is it's 3D and it looks really cool. Of course, it's mostly the same approach here, as you'll find out. And it's just a really cool spin on it. So let's go ahead and control it. Of course, we got the code here. Same as always with the right analog stick, and we've got the target, which will tell us which way we're going to shoot it. So it's basically a 3D spin-off of what we're used to. So let's go ahead and move on. Alright, and if you remember in Sly 2 and Sly 3, there were these kind of checkpoints here that we would unlock during these hacking missions, so this is one of those. It kind of teleports us to the other side of the hacking job that we need to go. The marquee saying we need to destroy the firewall, which is our main objective here.
The right stick should control the bit cannon. The bit cannon can blast right through that firewall. Bit cannon performing well. Moving while firing is key to cracking this system.
Alright, and here we have these firewalls, which you guys are used to, the red dots that we have to shoot down with our hacking code here. So let's go and do that. Alright, and the next teleporter.
I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall.
Alright, and as you can see, here's the data key right here, and it's basically equal to those dots that we've been picking up to unlock these other doors. So it's basically equal to that we are used to in Sly 2 and Sly 3. So let's go ahead and shoot down this barrel, or not barrel, barriers, and go ahead and get this security key here.
Yes, the data key!
Alright. There goes the lasers, and we can teleport to another part of the area.
Dang it! This reinforced firewall is too strong for the bit cannon. If I use that upgrade slot, I can engage my Panzer code.
Alright, and what's actually different about this type of hacking versus Sly 2 and Sly 3 is we actually can upgrade our ship to perform different tasks. As you can see, these purple crystals here, we can't shoot with our normal ship here, but if we shoot down these barriers and we get this upgrade, we will enhance our ship and be able to destroy those barriers here.
Oh yeah, time to bring out the big guns, baby! These gigabomb shells will crush those firewalls!
Alright, and of course we've turned in from a ship to kind of a tank here, and we're gonna go ahead and destroy these firewalls here, which are basically like glass. We've of course got these respawning enemies returning here. Alrighty. Let's get the rest of these crystals here and move on.
Security drones! I can either dodge them or blast them.
Alright. We'll blast them just for the sake.
I need to use my shell code to get the data key. I better switch back.
Alright, and so we'll be, during these hacking missions, we'll be switching in between these ships here, because of course we can't pick up a security key as this tank here, so we'll go ahead and shoot out these barriers over here to be able to switch back to our green ship, or our shell ship, which Bentley calls it, to pick up the security key here. Alright, now that we've switched, we'll pick it up and deposit it.
I can use this data key to disable that firewall.
Alright, and there's the firewall, which is that laser right there.
The gate is open. Time to dock the ship.
Alright, and we can also switch back with this station, switch back to that tank here, which we'll go ahead and do. Alrighty. And that's hacking for you. We also have a job complete, a new hacking job complete screen, which is really cool. So, there we go.
And that's the way the code base crumbles.
Okay, Murray, you're up.
The Murray is always on, Bentley!
Okay, Murray, we need to get you back in fighting shape. Why don't you warm up with a few basic attacks? Press the square button to punch.
Oh yeah! The old muscle memory is really kicking in!
Press and hold the triangle button to charge up, then release it for a wicked spinning attack.
Yes! Nobody can withstand the pink tornado!
To perform a thunder flop, jump, then press the triangle button while in the air.
Oh, Thunderflop! How I've missed you!
Alright, so one controlling difference you may notice is that to actually thunder flop, we have to jump and press the triangle button instead of the square button in previous games. So that's another control that we'll kind of have to get used to. And as you can see, Murray also has another move that is new. We actually can charge him, much like Sly's cane charge with the spin attack. So Murray's got some broccoli here. For some reason, there's his idle animations, and he can actually drop the broccoli and it'll actually fade out, which is pretty funny. Again, another life to the character, and here we go with his spin attack again, which is another added element, which is pretty cool. And we of course also have the stomp move where we can pick up enemies. We have the double jumps, or jumps and double jumps, of course. We got his running, which is the same as Sly's and Bentley's, where he kind of stops when we change direction. And we got his binocucom here. Alrighty, which is pretty much the same as Sly 2 and 3, but we also have the Guru up here, which is also cool. He's kind of hanging out and chilling. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on. Alrighty. And we can now stomp this guy up. And we can do one of three things. We can slam him down with a triangle button, or we can throw him with the square button, or we can pickpocket him with the circle button. So I'll go ahead and show you pickpocketing here, which is the same as in Sly 3. And there's nothing left, so we can have two choices. We can slam him or throw him. So let's go ahead and slam him down with the triangle button.
Is that the best you've got?
And he'll automatically just die. And once we encounter another guard, which is right here, I will show you throwing.
Let the beat down commence!
Alright. And as you can see, if we're caught by guards like we were there, you'll see the police sirens over the over his health gauge there, besides it glowing red, besides his logo glowing red. We kind of got a different effect here, so that's pretty cool. So, and again, just like Sly 2 and Sly 3 with Murray, each enemy will only take 2 hits to defeat. As with Sly and Bentley, it will take more with melee attacks. So, I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff here. Just get the coins. Alright, and we got more guards here, which we need to fight. Stop them.
You punks better call for backup!
Alright. And like I said before, it's another Sly game. You just have to get used to a few other things, but that's really all it is. I think Sucker Punch, or not Sucker Punch, my bad. I think Senzaro did a brilliant job, and I really can't wait to get the full game very soon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the rest of these coins here. Alright. 2 other guards. Just go and defeat them.
Are no challenge.
Whoops.
You clowns don't know when to quit.
Alrighty. Just get the rest of our coins here. Alrighty. Oh, we got caught again. Whoops. Gotta watch those sprayers. Whoops.
Come on, I was expecting a tough fight.
Alrighty.
Alright, make your way to the loading dock. You've got to take out all the guards before I can open the gate.
You punks better call for backup.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get as many coins as we can before we fight those guys. Alright. Alright.
Huh? Where did you come from, shortstop? My knuckles are just getting warmed up. You'll learn not to fool with... That felt great!
Everything okay, Murray?
Now it is!
Murray, don't forget to use your throwing ability. Press the circle button to stomp near an object and you will pick it up. Then press the square button to throw the object. If you press the triangle button instead, you can slam the object down.
Alright. And much like the previous games, we can jump while carrying something, but it's actually a little bit more fluid in that we can't, like in Sly 2, where we could just jump up.
Murray,
We
you're
have
gonna have to throw stuff to take out those junction boxes.
we have more control in our jumping, which is also pretty cool.
Okay, Sly, the security system is down. You're all clear.
Great. I'm going in.
Alright, here we go. Let's steal it.
What the?
You didn't really think you were gonna get away with it, did you, Ringtail?
Hey, Carmelita! Oh, funny meeting you here.
Sly Cooper, you no good lying thief! I'm locking you up for good!
Sorry, gotta take a rain check. I'll call you.
Cooper!
Good evening, this is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
You, Sly. Now quit messing around and get down here. We're in the van. It's ready to roll.
Au revoir. Let's hit it.
Buckle up, boys! Oh yeah!
We're actually controlling Murray's van here, which is pretty cool.
I think I cracked my shell. Watch out for those trees! Where are you going?
Just setting up for the jump! Welcome to Air Murray! Thanks for flying!
And we can actually honk with the square button too.
Hey, Bentley, not to complain, but we're kind of trapped here.
Relax, Sly. Just put the dagger in the receptacle. Perfect. Isotopic decay calibrated. Adjusting fusion synthesis. Anytime you want to punch it, Murray.
Alright, let's do it.
You got it, chum!
Do not slow down, Murray.
I never do! Whoa!
And there we go.
Well, what else can I say about Carmelita? As you can see, our relationship is complicated. And I just succeeded in upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me. In fact, I'd kind of been counting on it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having fun, Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listow, to look after the TheDeviousCoopers. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had even invented a communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we traveled. It was a perfect situation, since it allowed him to update us on any changes to the book while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days were just a blur. But as we howled through the time vortex, I realized we were in for a very long trip.
Alright guys, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the Sly Cooper Thieves in Time demo here. And I know I have. And hope you guys enjoyed this detailed playthrough / review. And if you guys want to download this for yourself, go ahead and go to the PlayStation Store and go under New Demos. And it should be there. Now, if you're watching this video after the 29th of January, you will be able to download it no problem. If you're watching before the 29th of January, you will have to have a PlayStation Plus subscription to download this demo. But there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys will download this demo and play for yourself, because it is definitely worth the experience. And I'm really looking forward to this game actually releasing in the next 2 weeks. So if you're kind of on the line about whether or not to get this game, you should totally download this demo and experience it for yourself. That will definitely put you over the fence, way beyond the fence, probably 2 miles from the fence. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. I've been SlyCooperRawks. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to like and follow the TheDeviousCoopers Twitter and Facebook pages. Don't forget to follow my personal Twitter. And don't forget to check out my other 2 channels, SlyCooperRawks and SoraRawks. I really hope you enjoyed this demo, and if this put you over the fence, or put this over the fence, I really hope I helped you guys know whether or not you want to get this game. So I enjoyed it. I hope you guys will too, and I will see you guys next time. Bro hoof, and see you guys.